Hello, this is Angie here, and this is my second video. I said in my first video that not all my videos were going to be the same. They are going to, the first one was about movies, and this one is actually going to be about makeup. I wanted to do a tutorial about contouring because a lot of people think that contouring is something that only movie stars do, or people who work in the movie industry and do, famous makeup artists. It's not like that at all. It's a lot easier than you think, and there are a lot of contour palettes out there that you can buy. A couple I have. This one is the Anastasia palette. And it's probably the most popular. This you can buy at Sephora or you can buy it online. I like it, but none of the colors have a sheen to them. So that's my downfall with it. If you look at it, you get 6 colors. Your top colors here are your highlighters, and your bottom colors are your contours. And these all pop out, so when one of them's empty, you can pop it out and order a new one. They don't sell them in the stores, but I think Sephora online does. So you can order a new one. So that's the Anastasia one. That is the high-end palette. That is going to cost you around $40. If you're looking for something that's more affordable, but you're still going to get great results, I would suggest the NYX palette. And the NYX palette is the one that I'm going to show you today. I'm going to contour with this so that you can see how that works. I like this one a lot because not only is it only $24.95, but also you get 8 colors, not 6 like the high end. And 2 of the highlighting colors have a sheen to them. You have this silvery color here that you can see I've used a lot of. And then you have this gold sheen. And there's like a banana here. And then like a vanilla. And then here's your bottom colors, your contours. The one that I use the most is this one right here, which is like a taupe. I'm probably going to have to get a refill on that really soon. So it's the same as the other one. They pop out and you can refill them. I'm not sure if NYX has them online yet, but it's something that they're going to do. So rather than buy a whole new palette, you can just get a refill and pop that new one in. But that one for me is about over. So I also wanted to show that if you don't have a palette, you can still contour. You don't have to have one of these to do a contouring. As long as you have some sort of a highlighter and some sort of a bronzer, you can use those. This is by The Balm. My computer went off, so I'm putting my name back in. This is by The Balm, and this one is called Cindy Lou Manizer. And it is a highlighter. It's got kind of a pink gold look to it. And it's really, really pretty. I also have Betty Lou Manizer, which is your bronzer. And that is this color here. It's a very gold sun-kissed bronzer color. So if you didn't have a palette, you would definitely be able to use those. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. So again, I'm going to use the NYX palette. NYX is an awesome company. If you don't know about NYX, you really need to know about them. They are basically high-end quality at cheap prices. You can get, I found out about them through Ulta, but where I live right now, they have some NYX products at Target, Meijer, and CVS. So, but NYX is awesome. Their lipstick is to die for. They have so many awesome colors. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna grab my brushes here. Now this is a brush that I got at TJ Maxx. I love TJ Maxx because you can find the most fun stuff. It says, "Hi, I contour." Hi, so do I. So let's go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this banana color, just tap, 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 with this color here, the vanilla, and we're just going to sweep that under the eye. I'm just tired of my computer bumping me off. I know that the video stays going because this happened the other day, but okay, so we're going to do that, and then we're just going to take it out over the eye. Okay, just like that. And do the same thing with the other one. And these colors are very, very, very pigmented, which is great because for $24.95, and you're getting the quality that you would if you spent the money for something at Sephora, that's just awesome. Nobody needs to spend that kind of money. I'm not going to say the Anastasia palette isn't good. I still use it. I just don't use it as often as I did. Okay, so you're going to see there's a lot of color there, okay? Okay, now I am going to take this brush right here. This is a Real Techniques brush. Real Techniques are awesome. This is their sculpting brush. It's one of their newer brushes. And I'm going to use that for my, to start my contouring. And I'm going to use just that taupe color. The other day I kind of started mixing some of the darkers, and like they just don't work on me. They're too dark. By the way, I already have my foundation on before I started the video, so you'd want to obviously do concealer and foundation first. So just tap, 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 tap. And then you're going to along your cheekbone, and if you don't know where that is, you just do the fish face. And you're going to come to about here, no more than that. And you're just going to go upwards and blend. Okay? And we're going to do the same to the other side. And blend. This is a great brush for doing it. The brushes that you use have if you don't use the right brush, you're not going to get the right results. So definitely get some good brushes. Real Techniques are not expensive. This was purchased at Walgreens. I have 5 other brushes, I think. Okay. So you can start to see some definition there. Okay. I know I'm looking at myself, but let me look in the mirror real quick and see if, yeah. Okay. So Oh, and by the way, if you like LuLaRoe, I'm wearing a Randy right now. If Abigail is watching, or Emily Wright, this is my LuLaRoe Randy that I have, and I love it because of all the cute little colors on the sides. So cute. Okay. So then we're also going to take that contour, and we're going to do it up here along the hairline. People that think, or people that believe they have much bigger foreheads than others would want to come down lower on the forehead. I don't think I have a big forehead, so I just do this. So just across and like that. And then not everybody does it, but I always like to go along the jawline. I think it's good to accentuate your jaw, especially if you're not super thin and have like a face, you know. So we're going to go along the jaw here. And on the neck. Just like that. Okay. All right. So we've got all that good stuff going on. I have multiple brushes. Those are the ones I use typically the most. I use this one as a powder brush, something that's going to have a lot of, like, it's not stiff. That's a good powder brush. I'm going to put my blush on in a moment with my blush brush. But for highlighter, a lot of times I just use the same one. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and highlight. My thing with highlighter is I don't ever feel like it shows up enough. Like, I want tons of like sheen. I want it obvious. I like a really high definition contour. And some people don't. And that's fine. But I do. So this brush that I used earlier, the High Eye Contour, it had two sides to it. I used the small end when I did the highlighting around the eyes. You can use the large end for highlighting and contouring. So let's go ahead and just use this for the highlighting. I'm having trouble talking today, and I apologize about that. So I'm going to swirl I'm all about my sheen colors. So you are going to put that right above, ooh, and I can see it on there, nice, right above your contour, and blend that in. Okay, and then we're going to do the same to the other side. Okay. All right, let's talk about noses. Some people like to thin out their nose. So I like to take this brush. I have another brush that I could use, but this one I like because it's pointy. Dip that in, just tiny, just give it a tiny dip. I'm using that same one that I contoured with that taupe. And then you're going to go right here, down the nose. Other side. And then everybody kind of highlights different. I like to go all across the forehead, down the nose, because now we want to bring that out. Kind of swirl it right there to make that stand out. And I forget what this is called. People call it something like angel something. But right there. Right on the chin there. And then just a teeny little dollop with my little pointy end right here. I know that seems weird. But what that's going to do is that's going to accentuate your lips. It helps them pop out. It really, really does. So then definitely we need some blush. Got my blush brush here. This is also Real Techniques. It's a multitask brush, so you don't have to use it for just blush, but that's what I've been using it for lately. And then I'll clean it and may use it for powder or something else. But so let's put this brush back. I have a couple blushes I use. This is a new one that I got. It's by NYX. This is a baked blush. The color is Wanderlust. And it's okay. I didn't feel like it was real pigmenty. But, you know, maybe I just was in a weird mood that day. So I have that. But what I'm going to use right now is made by TG. TG is actually the same company that makes bedhead hair products. They make makeup too, for those of you that don't know. And the color on that is called Awaken. Okay, so you're going to want to put on your blush right over your contouring there. And just swirl that in. Make it look real natural. Okay, so that's just a regular contour tutorial. There is a lot of other things you can do. I saw one on Pinterest the other day that some people take highlighter and put it underneath as well, and I do that a lot too. I just chose to do it simple today. I mean, I'm sitting here talking to you and it's at 18 minutes. If you just did it yourself, you can obviously see that's going to take you 10 minutes or under to do. It's not like it's going to take a long time to do. So those are all misconceptions. This is something anybody can do. Don't feel like you can't. There's lots of tutorials on YouTube other than mine. And there are lots of ideas on Pinterest as well. So check those out. And obviously, I'm not going to show you everything, but obviously I'm going to need to put on my eyeshadow and mascara. I usually use eyeliner, liquid liner. Today's Sunday and I'm not going anywhere, so I did this strictly for the tutorial. So I would follow with eyeshadow, eyeliner, and mascara, and also lipstick. Let's talk about lipstick real quick. If you guys are not familiar with a company named MAC, you need to be. MAC Cosmetics are amazing. They have their own store, and some Macy's, not all Macy's, but some Macy's carry their products as well. And I actually got 3 new ones. I have quite a few, but these are my new ones. This one I have wanted for so long. It is called Hot Gossip. Okay, first of all, they have really sleek tubes. But this one is called Hot Gossip, and I have wanted this for so long. This is the color that Emma Roberts wears in Scream Queens, the very first episode. And I was like, oh my God, I have to have that. And now I do, and I'm so, so happy with the results. So maybe put that one on today. Then I have Twig, which I wore to work on Friday. Twig is a really neat color. It's kind of burgundy-ish. I know it's hard to tell in this video, but it's got like a brownish, burgundy-ish look to it. And it's a satin finish. But it's a very popular color. I was very happy with that. Very good for fall and winter. And then even though I have like 6 or 7 red lipsticks, I had to own the number one. And this is called Ruby Woo. And this is the color that Taylor Swift wears. So if you love Taylor Swift and you love her red lipstick that's matte and always looks perfect, this is what she's wearing, Ruby Woo. So, just to let you know. Oops, I'm chopping things here. I haven't even drank any of my coffee here. All right, well, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and bearing with me. Once again, don't ever feel like you can't do this. This is something that anybody can do. So get out there and start contouring. Okay? Thanks, guys. Have a happy Sunday.